Today we're taking a look at an MSI MS-6156. This is a slot 1 board with an Intel 440BX chipset in a micro ATX form factor. When I initially got this board, it had the word defective written on it with a marker in very big letters. Needless to say, I wasn't very optimistic when I first tested it. Here's what happened.
MS-6156 with
RTX. Is this LX or BX? I don't know.
it is a BX.
Okay.
So this could be a nice micro ATX Win98 machine. Yeah,
That should be easy.
it's missing the BIOS and the back it says defective.
Bar. So we can find out why it's defective.
Here's the micro ATX MSI board that had defective written all over it on the back. Well, first of all, there's a big capacitor here that's just hanging in there. Okay, flash a BIOS chip. In before explosion. Ooh, that is burning!
Who let the smoke out?
It was post-coding
And smoking.
and smoking. Oh wow, the whole pad this MOSFET is attached to is grilled. These caps don't look original though. Somebody had been in on this. Yeah, these caps are replaced.
You can't really see this here, but I'm testing the MOSFETs on my cheap component tester to see if they had survived the ordeal. They had not, and they were both shorted.
Okay, it should be good now.
Shorted MOSFET. Look at this yummy little trace. The pad where the MOSFET is supposed to be attached. I'm not sure what to do about that.
Wow.
I ended up repairing this in the only way I reasonably could, which was copper tape to replace the burnt pad. The owner had previously replaced the capacitors, but he replaced them with general purpose 85-degree rated types, which is really not a good idea. What you really need here is low ESR capacitors rated specifically for switch mode applications.
So yeah, I put some copper foil there, right there. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. It should be good enough.
So then I went ahead and grabbed a pair of MOSFETs from a scrap board, soldered them in, and then I was ready for a test.
Okay, new MOSFET installed. Or MOSFETs. Let's see if the thing is dead. It's flickering on and off. Oh, yo. There's a very hot chip here.
Which one?
Oh, the switching controller. But if it's getting that hot, maybe it's dead.
The chip in question is a Semtech SC1152, designed for VRM circuits such as a Pentium 2 core supply, which makes sense. On a scrap board I found an SC1153, which seems to be a direct upgrade from the 1152, designed to meet the specifications for an Intel Pentium 3 instead of a Pentium 2. Upon further inspection, it seems that they are fully compatible though, and that's what matters here. So I decided to replace it.
Okay, chip is off. True. Okay, what do you guys think? What's the chances of it working?
50% maybe?
I'll say
That optics?
15. 1-5.
Yeah, I would also say 1-5. Boom.
And then kaput.
She lives.
I don't know yet. Oh, bled!
She do.
Yeah, nice.
Now you can erase the defective on the back.
Yeah, that'll be much harder than any of the component replacements. Yeah, let's go.
Brought back from the graveyard.
Yeah.